Hi, let's do some makeup. First things first, turn it the right way, Katie. Glow Sunscreen by Supergoop, just a little tiny dab. Wear your sunscreen every day. This is pot calling kettle black right now. I never did and I regret it. I have all this melasma to show for it, so wear your sunscreen. Next, I'm just penciling in my brows a bit. I already have this one done. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Pencil Brow Cheat in Natural Brown. I'm actually pretty impressed with this because it is not a warm brown, thank goodness. The ones that are medium in color are always so warm and not ashy enough for brows, and that drives me crazy. And then the ones that are ashier are way too dark for me. And so this is actually really perfect. And I like the pencil, and you refill it. You just buy a refill. So the pencil itself you keep, which is, you know, conservation. Okay, moving along. I am using my Saint palette today. It's all my makeup in one compact. It's really simple. It's paint by number. A monkey could do it. You'll notice that there's 3 little tins of makeup in different shades here. These are my foundation colors. We call them highlights. If you want to get a color match with me, I'll put the link on the screen, and it's very easy. You can do it just with your phone. It takes 3 minutes. You take a photo of yourself and then I can look at your skin. I do color match absolutely everybody myself. So I've looked at hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of faces. And so the better the picture, the better the color match will be. So there's a window right to my right here. What I would do is face the window and hold up the phone. Natural light is best. So, okay, let's get started. First color, I'm just gonna do this really fast on one side of my face so you can see. This is my first highlight shade. This is called the Pop color. It's the lightest of the 3. I just swipe it right underneath my eye and in between my brows, like that. Go down the center of the nose a little bit if you like. If you're red around the nose, you can do that, and also a little on the chin. The second color is your bridge color. You're gonna put that right where, if you were wearing a ski mask, that's where it would go, okay? So right around here, like that. And then the final color I'm gonna use is actually a bronzer, but I use it as a highlight because it just matches my skin a lot better. You'll notice that it's getting gradually darker. And so that is my base highlight. I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. Okay, the next step is contour. That's this dark stuff right here. Don't be afraid of it. It's not scary. The brush does the job for you, so you don't have to worry. So I'm loading my brush up. I'm tapping it right underneath the cheekbones, about halfway. The skinnier, the better. It goes up on the hairline, down the side of the nose. And if you have a little extra, you can go underneath the lip or get rid of it down here on the neck. And then you just go back and you blend. Back and forth. You can drag it up to the temple a little. My biggest piece of advice is to always pull it up and away, not down. So do you see how my cheekbone is now chiseled out and my forehead now looks 3-dimensional as well? Your face is 3-dimensional, guys. Why put flat single shade foundation all over your face? You'll look like a chicken nugget. That's contour. The next step is really simple. It's just blush. We call these lip and cheeks because they go on lips, on cheeks. You can even use them on your eyes if you wanted to. They really go everywhere, and they're made of the same type of cream as the base foundation, highlighting contour. So that is blush. We have hundreds of colors, not hundreds. It feels like we have hundreds of colors, but I bet we have between 25 and 30, I'd say. I'd have to count, but guaranteed there's gonna be something you like. Okay, here's a little trick. Your contour color doubles, especially if you get indigo, which is my favorite, doubles as a lip liner. Again, if you carry the right tools in your hand, the job is really simple. So you just add a little contour to the edge of the lip, and then just use your finger to add some of that same lip and cheek color, and you're in business. You don't have to carry around anything extra. We even have some that are even more moisturizing. Even this Illuminator, you can put that on and make your lip color a shimmer. And then this stuff, this Illuminator, is what the world really calls highlighter, but we call it Illuminator. It's the stuff that goes right on the top of the cheekbone to give you that like glowy, dewy, all damn girl. I call it the damn girl. Okay. I just put together this really simple eye look using the colors that are just right in front of me. The first color is this medium pink color. I believe this is called Claire. I'm using the eyeshadow brush for literally everything. And I'm just layering and kind of pushing this color into my crease as a beginning starting point. Just like that. Then I'm gonna flip the brush around and go into Pup and put that in the inner part of my low eyelid, just as a base. Then I'm taking, I think this is Sedona, and I'm doing the inner part of my crease with Sedona and pulling it down a little onto the outer corner of the eye. I'm also gonna sweep it underneath. I want a little bit of that warmth to be just shadowed underneath my eye. Then I'm taking this deep hunter green color called Labyrinth, and I'm putting it here on the outer corner of the eye, and I am sweeping it, just kind of tickling my lashes on like the outer half of the low lid. And then as a final, and honestly guys, everybody should have this color in their palette. Ready for it? This is As You Wish. Looks like orange sherbet in the tin. On the eye, it goes on like a holographic pink purple, and it literally changes the entire game. It's amazing. I love that color. It's probably like the unsung hero of our entire eyeshadow collection. All right, that is my eye look. I'm gonna pop some mascara onto this eye, set my makeup with some setting spray. I am gonna come back here this afternoon and show you guys how to take this from a daytime look to a nighttime look with just a few simple tweaks, so stay tuned. Okay guys, I'm back. We are gonna change this look from a daytime look to a very beautiful evening, sort of evening night out look. On my eye, I have no liner, so this is the first thing that we're gonna do. Over here, I've actually added this liner. This is the Aqua Resist Color Pencil by Makeup Forever in color number 2, Ebony. It's not black and it's not brown, but it is almost like a crayon. So I usually just kind of crayon it on, and then I follow it with a skinny brush. Especially now that I have mascara on already, kind of having to work within having all that on my lashes already is kind of challenging. So I find that using a brush to kind of make it really even is very helpful. And then I'm gonna take it and bring some down below. And same thing, taking my brush to kind of even it out. Because again, my lashes are like stiff, you know, so getting in there is going to be important. Finally, I'm taking the crayon and I am going to, well, and I just lost it. Dang it. I think this is the twist up kind. Well, poo. All right. I am putting it in the outer half of my lid, and then I'm going to again take a brush and just soften it. Okay, so this is just gonna, if you don't have a pencil to do this, we're gonna set this with some Trust eyeshadow here in a second. But if you do have it, it's just gonna make it that much deeper. Trust eyeshadow, a lot deeper and darker than the one that we had on earlier today for our daytime look. So I'm just taking a small brush and I'm adding it on top. I'm setting this pencil with some of this shadow, and I'm bringing it out into the crease just a smidge. And then I am gonna bring it down below just a bit. So see, it's like much bigger, much smokier, much more nighttime. Are you ready to get wild? I like getting wild. Well, if it's before 9 p.m. Okay, look at this. This is called La La Land. It's so sparkly. It's like a disco ball. And in order for this to stick to your eye and not fall all over the place, it's best to use a glitter primer. This is by NYX. You can get it at Target. So here's the deal. You take a teeny tiny little bit, like that much, and you just tap your fingers together. Okay, boop. And then you're gonna just tap your eye. Okay, tap your eye like that, and then take your middle finger, your clean finger, and stamp on top. And that will stick. It will stick. And look at my lids. My lids are so Studio 54 now. One thing I did not do earlier was add bronzer, so I'm just gonna take a big fluffy brush and I'm gonna add some bronzer. You can see what a difference this will make in the depth of my skin very quickly. I'll just show you half. Look at that. This is Bella. So just so you know, Bella is like more of a natural suntan color, whereas Heat Waves has a lot more red in it. Heat Waves is like, in my opinion, such a great like blush bronzer, or if you have really deep skin to begin with, it's a great bronzer. But you can see like that big difference, right? The bronzer makes. Before you guys come at me with, Katie, I can never do that, I'm going to show you how you absolutely can. So the next thing we're going to do is apply a strip lash. These are the Molly May by Taddy Lashes. It's a UK-based company. I have put my bead of glue, the Duo glue, it has a little applicator wand inside of it, on the weft of the lash. It's so easy, guys. Okay, get your granny mirror out. You're going to look down into your granny mirror, okay? You come at it, you're gonna hold it just by the center of the lash, okay? You hold it, you look down, and then the only thing that I'm worried about making contact is the center. So I get it to connect in the center, and then I just let go, I'm not worried about it. Then I grab the corners, looking down, tack the corner. Now the really important thing is that before I did this, I waited a good like 10-15 seconds for the glue to get really tacky. Okay, so now, okay, so they're both on, so easy. Final thing to the eyes that we're gonna do is add some unicorn. So this one, it looks like pure white, and I'm gonna put this right up here underneath my brow bone. If it looks way too pronounced, just take your finger and just smooth it out a little bit. It'll just soften it right into it. And then I'm also gonna stick it right here in the inner tear duct of my eye. It's just gonna open up the eye right there. So these are all just tiny little tips and tweaks that you can do to your daytime look to really prepare it for a nighttime out. And really, I haven't touched a thing about my base makeup other than to add the bronzer. So I hope these are helpful. I might just play around and see what a bigger lip looks like. Usually I would stop right here just because once your eyes are nice and big, sometimes if you make your lips look too big too, it ends up going downhill real quick and less. Okay, just for fun, I added just a bolder lip. This is the Pencil All Over Magenta by Makeup Forever, and then MAC's Flat Out Fabulous because duh. I'm interested to see what you guys think of this. I don't hate it. I think like for a holiday look, it's gorgeous. I don't actually think that it is too much to go with this level of lip as long as the eye is probably no bigger than this. I mean, I don't want drag queen. I want beautiful holiday date night type thing. And usually for me, if I'm gonna go big on my eye, I keep my lip pretty understated, but I don't usually go for the 1-2 punch. Usually one is enough. But anyway, I'm curious to see what you guys think. I'll put a poll up here.